Aquarius, welcome to your love reading. This is for anyone with Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in Aquarius. General read. The worlds can be interchangeable, Aquarius. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I want to give thanks to my supporters and my new subscribers and everyone who's been supporting me. You guys have been so awesome, and I'm just so happy with the community I'm building here. So thank you. Everyone's been so sweet. For those who are newcomers, just so you know, I'm very clairsentient and claircognizant, strong in my clairsentient, and so I definitely feel the energies prior to the reading, which we will get into, Aquarius, in terms of what this reading is and the message I'm already receiving. But I'm very clairsentient. I tend to feel, even in the moments of the reading, I tend to like to feel the cards and the energies, and so I go off of what I'm feeling in my body. My channeling comes through my body and my feelings, and then the energies of the cards. So you might experience moments of silence. Do enjoy them, Aquarius. Those are, to me, they're short little meditative moments that allows you to receive the message and integrate the message, and maybe get confirmation to some validation within yourself and within your own body, your emotional body. So Aquarius, I know this is already feeling like heavy energy because it is, Aquarius. So this is an ending. This person is, the person that's coming through is extremely, it's grieving. There's a lot of healing going on. There are lessons behind this ending of a relationship. And I honestly, that's what I'm getting. We're going to get into the reading, but I really feel there's a healing going on. Maybe there was both parties wearing a mask, but there's a lot of things that were just not unknown about each other, and what and maybe what this person was going through and what caused the ending. So Spirit, let's get more guidance for Aquarius's person. What added messages can we get for Aquarius's person? Wow. So we have heart-to-heart conversation, calling in your soulmate, Aquarius. Yeah, this requires, this was a tough breakup, and you guys are, there's a conversation that needs to be had, and you guys are calling in each other. Yeah, make the effort. So this was tough, you guys. I really feel tough energy, and this is going to require a lot of communication, a lot of talking. You deserve love in the bottom and playfulness. Trying to, if this conversation happens and this person obviously is coming through saying they want a conversation, you both deserve love. You both deserve understanding of where each other are coming from. This person is going to be more willing to make this effort to work things out. But again, Aquarius, this is, use your discernment when it comes to, because obviously this was an ending. I really feel this was an ending you both grieved, and it was harsh. It was, a lot of healing needed to take place, and when you have healing, a lot of the times there are fears to reopen that wound, and so they will be resistance. So Spirit, give me added messages here for Aquarius's person. Wow. Spiritual union. Yeah, wow. Okay. I mean, they're calling, wow, okay, you guys. Truth, which is judgment, and harmony. This is the Lovers. So you've got the Two of Cups and the Lovers. This person definitely is in a state of regret and really wants to come in and heal this relationship, and they hope you're open to this, Aquarius. You both, like I said earlier, I felt like it was a mutual energy going on here. You both have to heal. You both carry each other. This obviously requires a heart-to-heart conversation, and you both have to make the effort. To have these two cards, it's because there is a lot of love here. Give me one more, Spirit. And you both deserve love. You know, we have to sometimes understand people's dark sides. Yeah, suffering in silence. There's a lot of grief here during this healing period of separation. Power at the end on the bottom. So there's a lot of restraint here. There's a lot, but it requires courage. It requires putting each other's pride aside to have a mutual resolution to what happened here. That's why the heart-to-heart conversation needs to happen. And with you deserve love here in the bottom, I really feel this is both you guys deserving love, but also giving each other an equal playing field of a conversation of compassion, and with the playfulness, and it be lighthearted, where you guys can bring a light energy and a loving compassion energy to this conversation that will take place. Okay, my Aquarius, so we're gonna pull some more tarot for more clarifiers here. Obviously, to me, this is clear as day. This is a connection that has a lot of depth, a lot of love. There's a lot of love here, and I feel like the depths, they're just so much. When it's such profound energy like this, there can be a clash out of fear of the love. And there could be fear from both sides, and both can be suffering in silence. But let's keep digging. Give me more on the spiritual union, Spirit. Thank you. Oh yeah, look at that. 5 of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Like, this person is really, really sad. And they miss you. They miss this. They love you, and they miss this. This was a huge emotional loss. Like, this felt like a really, when this separation happened, this felt like a huge loss. And it wasn't until then. That's why Judgment is here. It wasn't until then that they felt this. Give me more on Truth. Give me more on Truth. And both of you, yeah, the Devil. We've got the Devil. We're definitely going to dig on toxic triggers here for you guys. Yep. Knight of Pentacles. So obviously there were behavior shadow sides of this person, or maybe both of you. And so we're going to dig what these mutual energies are. But in this time apart, definitely these shadow sides of them came to the forefront. And in this time of processing with the Knight of Pentacles, is a slow moving knight. So in this period of processing, they began to gain clarity. And that's why they, it wasn't until the separation that they were really feeling this loss. Give me more on the Devil. Give me more on this Devil. Okay, so we've got the Hermit, the Page of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. I felt like this person retreated. So this person didn't communicate properly. Their form, they didn't know how to communicate. They didn't know how to communicate. It would come out harsh, and it had to do with darker sides of themselves. It had to do with depths of themselves that they just never dealt with. And it made them a harsh communicator with this Page of Swords, with this Ace of Wands, and this Hermit. During this time alone, they really realized how they contributed to this separation, not allowing this to grow. They know it was soulful. They know it was a profound connection they had, obviously, with the Devil and the Ace of Wands. They had sexual chemistry with you. There was an intense chemistry with the connection. With the Hermit, they're definitely acknowledging that. They are acknowledging that with the Hermit and the Judgment during this time. But they also know how some of this sabotaging behavior contributed to this separation. And also I'm feeling like, because they were so harsh with their words sometimes, and or just not communicative, not effective. They were just so used to being so shallow and surfaced with this Devil energy and this Ace of Wands that, you know, they just treated it. It was almost like this attitude, like, well, I could find someone else out. You know, I could, you know, there's more fish in the sea. You know, that's what I'm hearing. This person had that kind of like that thought process during this time. Give me more on this harmony, Spirit. Give me more on harmony here for the Lovers. Seven of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, so this, I'm really feeling Seven of Swords. The Lovers can be a decision. And it could be, so it could be another lover. They may have had issues being loyal and 100% committed. Yeah, here, Page of Wands. So there's a lot of sexual energy from this person. Give me more on the Seven of Swords. Give me more on the Seven of Swords. Yeah, so here we go. Selfishness, Nine of Cups, Three of Cups, and the Wheel. I mean, they're ending this. With the Wheel of Fortune, this has been the transition out of the Seven of Swords energy, out of this selfish behavior, giving themselves to other people as well. This has a lot to do with their shadows, them not being able to commit and stay loyal. Wow, this is what I was feeling. Like this was very dark, heavy energy. There was a lot of grief and a lot of lessons that had to be learned here. This person knows, this person is aware of their behavior. With this Wheel of Fortune, they want to, they want to make that shift. Yeah, with the Ten of Swords in the bottom. Give me more on this Wheel of Fortune, Spirit. Give me more. Yep. They want to commit now. This Eight of Cups. They're walking away from this deceptive energy. This state of confusion. Putting themselves in this state of confusion and shallow behavior. And they want to commit now to you, Aquarius. They're also seeking truth. They're seeing themselves for who they are. With this Wheel of Fortune, they've had to really, in this time apart, you know, that's why with this spiritual union, they saw how they didn't invest. They're really in a state of regret because they know they had this connection with you and they messed up. They truly messed up. Yeah, look at that. In the bottom was Ace of Pentacles. So they want to come in and invest into the connection. Give me more on the suffering and silence, Spirit. Give me more of the suffering signs. Yeah. Yep. Look at that. The World and the Fool. Like, they don't want to do this anymore. Aquarius, they're done. They want to have this conversation. They want to put an end to this. They want to have a beginning with you. They want to start anew. Yep, look at that. The Chariot on the bottom. 6 of Cups on the bottom. They want to start anew. They want to start anew here. Give me more on this suffering and silence for it. Yep, 6 of Wands. They want to come and start and leave the past behind. They want to start a new relationship with you. This is like, they want to bring this fresh energy. That's why they're calling you in. So they've been really like on their own, because this is 9 of Swords, and so it's a 9, and a lot of the 9s is you spending nights, either this is a sleepless night on your own. If it's a 9 of Cups, it's you fulfilled on your own. If it's a 9 of Pentacles, is you physically, financially stable on your own. A 9 of Wands is you've been through it on your own. So there's a lot of things that they were going through on their own. They had to look at themselves. All this really brought a lot to light. Yeah, look at that. Death and rebirth. This really was an awakening. This loss taught them the value of this connection. They want to come in, Aquarius, and have this heart-to-heart conversation. They want to give it a shot. And this time alone, they've been praying for this. They've been, calling in your soulmate. They were calling you in. They may have been sending you messages. You probably were getting text messages, emails, DMs in your Instagram, social media, like some level of communication or contact, that, or at least them making themselves like noticed during this time. Let's look at this person. This person, Aquarius, I'm about self-love, and I will always say that use your discernment. Obviously, if this is a conversation you're open to, obviously if you're in this reading then and thinking about this person, then you care. If you want to have this conversation, then you know, but if you're done, you're done. You only know what you want. It's very good. What is the toxic triggers of Aquarius's person? What are the toxic triggers here for this person? What happened here? What were the blockages? Wow, lies. Pay attention to the signs in their actions. They were deceptive. Abundance. Manifesting magic into your life. I feel like that's them calling in their soulmate right now, but they weren't. It was a blockage back then because they really weren't in a place of abundance, being in these toxic energies, in this low vibrational frequency. And then we have comfort here. Step out of your comfort zone. Yeah, it was this energy. What they were doing was their comfort zone. Again, we were talking about shadows in the beginning. People have a pattern of repeating the same thing out of comfort sometimes. And this person obviously was living in this shallow place. And really, when people do this or have this kind of behavior, there are things that are much more deeper that they're going through that makes them behave in that way. I want to pull some darker shadows, you guys. I do have okay. This goes pretty dark. But before we go there, this person obviously has been in discomfort. Here we've got tears on the bottom. This situation will bring you to tears. Run. Ooh. Oh God, Aquarius. This situation probably did bring you to tears. that was the trigger. Like, that's tough energy. That's really tough energy. Like, they really hurt you. And this is going to be a lot of healing. That's why I was picking up a lot of mutual healing, and this was very heavy. This is not easy. As much as they're in this place, they were very there. This was a deception for quite some time to put you in that space. Spirit, give me more of their shadow work, please. Give me more of Aquarius's person's shadow work. They were just on repeat. They had another person. Give me more of this person's. Give me more on Aquarius person's shadow, please. Give me more on Aquarius person's shadow. Wow, look at that. Sneaky and curious. Sneaky and curious. This person was obviously very deceptive. I feel like with this curious, yeah. So it's this energy of there is something better. There is always something better out there. That is the shallow side of this person. They definitely, that's why I felt a lot of with the devil and the Ace of Wands. They used sex. You know, it was very shallow. They used sexual relationships, that they were really about surface relationships. So they never really had to go deep within themselves. This is why this is going to require effort and a heart-to-heart conversation. We've got needy in the bottom. I feel like they did have manipulative ways, so they can manipulate the truths. And that's why they lied a lot. They just weren't honest. They weren't honest. And at this point, you're gonna, I mean, this is why I feel like you deserve love. I feel like this is why this needs to be a compassionate conversation between the two of you. Because they want you to understand where they're coming from. I really feel this person has been dealing with their demons, though. Did I pull these? No. I really feel like this person has been dealing with the demons. Has it, you know, did it stick yet? Did their new change stick? That's what the conversation will show you. If you're open to it, Aquarius. So what else? What are the emotions of this person's Aquarius person? Oh, this is heavy. That's why they're suffering in silence. They want to come back. They're done with their past. They want to walk away from it. So just do know that this energy obviously is a person who wants to try. You know, they want to make the attempt. They want to make all the effort they can. We have stressed. I'm under so much pressure. Depressed. Nothing matters anymore. I give up. Yeah, you know, this obviously during this time apart, during this Nine of Swords, you know, they were all those sleepless nights. They were very depressed, and this really took them under emotionally. That's why here there was so much regret in their emotions. They didn't realize, it's like that saying, I didn't realize what I had until you were gone. And honestly, it just really put them in a state. I guess they didn't, because they've had so much shallow relationships, they also didn't, they haven't felt this level of depth of loss or absence of a person, because no one really came in with that spiritual depth in a long time. And look at that, we have here in the bottom, seductive. Every night in my dreams you'd seduce me. So I feel like part of that, I feel like that they do miss you, right? They miss the chemistry with you, but also I feel it was part of their deceptive behavior. And more about their deceptive behavior. So, wow, this is heavy. Let's look at the untold truths of this person, Aquarius. Spirit, what is the untold truths of this person? What is the untold truths that this person wants to tell Aquarius? It's too much. But we have walls. I feel like I can't get through to you. Please let me in. Of course not. I mean, Aquarius, if you're blocking this person, it's so interesting energy right now. I mean, this is why they've really been contacting you. I feel like that's why they've been kind of making themselves known, and you probably block them in different areas. You've put up this wall because they hurt you so much. They definitely did. I feel like I can't go through, I can't get through to you. Please let me in. Let's see. What else does this person want Aquarius to know? Guilt. Yeah. Hurting you was never my intentions, but now it's hurting me too. Yep. This person is feeling guilty. And then the bottom is gesture. I am going to come sweep you away. I mean, they want to. It seems that this person wants to try. Whether you want to or you're interested, totally up to you. Trust your intuition, Aquarius. But this person obviously wants to talk. This person wants to have a heart-to-heart conversation. This person has been praying in their, when they're by themselves. They must be making themselves known in some ways through, liking your social media, sending you text messages, sending you memes, even calling you at your job, just checking in all the time. They want to show that they're making the effort. What else does this person want Aquarius to know? Spirit, thank you. What else does this person want Aquarius to know? Okay. I want us to build our lives up even in separation. So I feel like they're really working on they're working on themselves. They really have. They've been building themselves up to prepare for this, to show you, to prove to you, could you ever forgive me for all the hurt I've caused you? I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I mean, Aquarius, this is very, very clear that this person wants to make changes. They want to try. Bottom of the deck, we both weren't prepared for any of this. We both need more time and healing before it's safe for us to come to be together. And for some of you, this, I did feel this was mutual in the beginning. So for some of you, it is mutual. For some of you, you both have to grieve and really be honest with yourselves in your own time about what happened. In your case, you're healing the deception. You're healing yourself to love yourself more, to never deal with this, to have more strong boundaries, more healthy boundaries, and how you're going to show up next time in any other relationship. And for them, they're healing and how they've been deceptive to themselves, because again, to have this kind of behavior, that means you're deceptive to yourself. Okay, so this is a self-love message for you, Aquarius. Spirit, give me a self-love message for Aquarius, please. Thank you. Ooh, this is too much. Give me a self-love message for Aquarius 1, please. can we tell Aquarius? What beautiful self-love guidance can we give Aquarius? Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Connect with the one within. Yep. And here we go. Change up your personal and or professional connections, dear one. Space must be created for more authentic exchanges of love. So this is really saying for you, Spirit's really saying connect with yourself right now in this time of healing. Also be mindful. Be mindful of your connections. Maybe it's a time to release some connections that really weren't supportive, weren't understanding, were negative, and making more space for things that are more connections that are more authentic to you now. So Aquarius, connect with you, connect with yourself right now. And if you want to have this conversation with this person, obviously it needs to be a heart-to-heart conversation. It needs to be an honest one, and it needs to come from a compassionate place. Everything in life requires effort. So if you're here watching this reading and you know, hearing about this person, or this person is on your mind as you watch this, then there is some level of love for this person, you know. So with that said, Aquarius, thank you so much for stopping by at Larisa Lili's. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. Click the bell notification button if you're new, so you can receive more of my love readings in the future. And remember, live always relentlessly in striving aspiration, Aquarius. This is about your soul's evolution, and I'm here to nurture it. So goodbye, and I'll see you in the next message.